Hey, my name is Sam Stevens. I am the owner and founder of Humble Pie Solutions. A lot of the stuff with Hurricane Harvey and now Hurricane Irma has just brought to light a lot of things that sometimes we don't necessarily know exist. It may be common in like military people or people that have been through difficult things, loss of a child, divorces, things like that. Those bring up and stir emotions within. A lot of them are called invisible enemies. This brought a lot of the invisible enemies to light, and a lot of people, after they get their physical needs met, your water, you have a roof over your head, even if it's not your home, you at least get out of the weather, and your food. Once you get those physical needs met and you are still for a minute, a lot of times that's when the emotions and the mental stuff start happening. That's really where people seem to be right now, especially with Harvey, and maybe with Irma as well. Even if Florida's a little more used to it, no one's used to being kicked out of their own home. And so what I do is I specialize in talking to those invisible enemies. I specialize in getting people to not only understand what's happening inside, but where it's coming from and how to get back to stability and security again. Everything that happened in Houston, okay? Everybody was kind of moving in their motivations and what they do every single day. Oh, we're trying to grow a business, we're trying to get more time with our families, we're trying to be financially free. Hurricane Harvey hits, same in Hurricane Irma down in Florida, same thing. A tragedy, disaster, something sweeps through. Everybody got knocked back down to the basics. So everyone moved to and are motivated by getting their absolute basic needs met. And that's step one. Getting basic needs met first. Step one. Step two, we're going to transition from going from the physical and all those basics to basic emotional stability. Everyone just got traumatized. They got traumatized and had their entire world flipped upside down. Now we go from, I found food, I found water, I'm getting some rest. Now I have to take in what's happening. Step two, grieve and take it in. Take a moment. Harvey has put Houston at a standstill. So be still for a minute. The third step, you need to get to my workshop. The workshop is called How to Get Your Needs Met. When you get your basic physical needs met, now we need to focus on what our needs actually are at the most fundamental and basic level. We need to focus on what your basic emotional and mental needs are in a couple of key areas. And we need to focus on how to get those needs met. The great part about it is I'm a donations based. So anybody that wants me, you fill out the contact form, get in touch with me. I work great in groups. Groups of about 12 to 15 are perfect, but we have to get you to a point where after you are fed and after you got all the water, you're not thirsty anymore, and you're getting some rest, and you start getting all these emotions flooding in, let's not push those aside, because you take you everywhere you go. Organizations are nothing more than the people within them, okay? So we're talking about the basics of the people.
When's the workshop?
Anytime they want. I come to you. So I have workshop based on the needs of whoever needs them. Mm-hmm. So I can come to you if that's at a gymnasium, if that's at a shelter. I can do this for families, or I can do this for organizations. Mm-hmm. If you're a business and you want to do this with your group, if you want to do this with your leadership team, if you want to do this with your employees, and just start over, start at the basics and have a firm foundation and stability there as you begin to rebuild, then my workshop's for you. So I will come to you, just fill out the contact information on my website and get in touch with me and tell me when you want to do it, where you want to do it, and what your needs are, how many people are there, and I'll get in contact with you. I'll work with you. Yeah, we're praying for you. We're here for you. A lot of good people that are ready to assist in whatever way that you need.